Oh yes. I wasn't caught napping in the back there or anything. Could we have some love once again for Chantal Esdell and Ruth Osman? I tell you, my friends, if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here at Palms Club. We invite you to join us down here. Thank you, sir. We also invite you to stay with us here in whatever medium you are enjoying us on and make your contributions. We need to get the money. We're having tons of fun, but we need tons of money also. It's a telethon. It's not just a concert, it's a telethon, hosted, of course, by the Movement for Social Justice. As we continue our entertainment this evening, my friends, hello. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing a young man. You all know, some of you may not have known him over the years coming up, but you all know him now. He is the reigning young king of Trinidad and Tobago. Also, he's the reigning national calypso monarch of Trinidad and Tobago. He is, of course, Ronaldo London, and I'm feeling as though this might be a bit high. Yeah, or maybe not. I think it probably was set. This is set, sir? This is the height? It's good? Okay, so my friends, join me as we welcome to entertain us and to help you dip into your pockets and put the money out, young Ronaldo London.
Greetings, everyone. All right. I'll be doing a song by the name of Man's Imagination. DJ, let's go. Sweet kinds of music to the heart and the soul. In the beginning of time, God created man, and over all things, he gave man dominion. Man had ultimate control over his mind, body, and soul. Man's future, he gave man in his hands to hold. But then man somehow, he began to stray, and man somehow began to lose his way. Man started to imagine all kind of insane things. His man corrupt man through his own imagination. I say imagine. Man start to imagine all kind of vain things, all kind of strange things. I say imagine. Man start to imagine all kind of evil plans against his fellow man. Man start to imagine that he is a superpower. And next man land he must conquer, imagine. Until he start to oppress man. But if man only learn to love man, as stated in the master's plan, man could stop the fall of man. DJ, on the mic. Testing. Now man received the key to his own destiny, to his own existence. Man became the key, but like man was too blind to see, so man became man's worst enemy. Fueled by greed, hatred and envy, you see man by now, he began to lust, and man by now To man became unjust, he continued to imagine all kind of inhumane things, destroying man through his wild imagination. I say imagine, man start to imagine all kind of hateful things, all kind of distasteful things. I say imagine, man start to imagine all kind of wicked plans against his fellow man. Man start to imagine, so he start to rape and plunder, non-stop bloodshed and murder, until he start to suppress man. But if man only learn to love man, as stated in the master's plan, man could stop the fall of man. Man became lost and didn't know in his own ego. Me, myself, and I became his motto. With selfishness and selfish pride, he riding side by side. His arrogance, he just couldn't hide. You see, man by now, he forgot his role. And man by now, he was out of control. He couldn't stop imagining all kind of wild things, destroying man through his wild imagination. I say imagine, start to imagine all kind of deranged things, all kind of demented things. Imagine, start to imagine all kind of sinister plans against his fellow man. Man start to imagine that he is a dictator, so he enslave another until he start to repress man. But if man only learn to love man, as stated in the master's plan, man could stop the fall of man. In man's quest for domination, he don't understand the future generation. He leading to extinction. Man has become too blind to see. He's losing piece of himself daily, and his entire soul he lose eventually. You see, man, I know he could find his way back. And man, I know together could get back on track if man start to imagine only positive things. Man will save man through his wild imagination. Sing it. I say imagine, man start to imagine all kind of great things, no hate but love things. I say imagine, man start to imagine that the master plan is to love your fellow man. Man start to imagine that you are your brother's keeper. Together we are stronger. Now man start to respect man. And if man only learn to love man, as stated in the master's plan, man would stop the fall of man. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes, I tell you, my friends, Ronaldo London, a double king, here with us. And so we'll I'm over on this side. I had to chat with Ronaldo a little bit, to find out what go on. So I want to start off, Ronaldo, by asking you, how has it been for you so far?
After becoming king, I've been the same because growing up, I've been taught that no matter what happens in life, you got to stay the same. Remember where you come from, and well, for me, it's just a learning experience. Yeah.
You say growing up, you learn that. That you teach that in school?
No, I would say I learned that from my mom, you know. So yeah, it's just a learning experience for me, man.
So last year you came close, and this year you took two titles. Ronaldo, do you have a future? Do you intend to stay in Calypso? What you're going to do with yourself, son? What you have in mind?
My goal was my goal was to to try and help Calypso in a way for the future, to carry Calypso greater for the future then. And I think I would be singing Calypso in the future.
Very good. And share with people who don't know how you're related to Brian London.
I'm the nephew of Brian London.
And so the Londons have taken over everything. Brian is the extempo monarch. He also won the Professor Ken Fillmore Calypso competition. You take Young Kings, and you take the National Monarch. And you have a next London take Junior?
My younger brother, Rivaldo London, placed first in the Junior Calypso Monarch. So, well, for us, I would say it don't mean much. Okay, our goal really and truly is to keep Calypso alive. Yeah, and that's it for us, really and truly, yeah.
Okay. Well, the amount of thing happening with London and Trinidad and Tobago, I thought we were still under colonial rule. Everything is London, 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 London. But right now, my friends, we're tossing over to the main stage because Neil Batiste is there. He's known in the entertainment world as a Babele. He is the all-time, all-season entertainer, and he's brought some love for you. A Babele, over to you.
Good evening. Everybody go now. Good evening. All right. I have come to the realization that you are contemplating giving me a round of applause, so I'll accept the real thing now. Now you know they just interview at London. And in the month of May, the Prime Minister of England, by the name of me, going and resign. But people in England, especially Liverpool, there are four fellas you all know. John, Paul, Richard, and George. They made some wonderful songs. And I understand the theme of this evening is Imagine. Now, these English people make lovely melody, but they're not Trinidadian, so the lyrical content kind of limited. Like, for instance, imagine there's no heaven. You can make it if you try. You find that song in Trinidadian. But you know me as an authentic, patriotic, conscientious, unadulterated Trinbagonian. Sound like I'm offending somebody. Or... So, Mr. Abdullah, this is my concept of the thing, right? Imagine a brand new TNT that totally crime-free. I'm telling you, no vagrancy happening in this country. Imagine the whole of TNT as a fact. without politician getting any kickback. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. MSJ take the lead already, changing up the mentality of the country. Imagine in TNT, people respecting honesty. Once more we using morality, and not the party finance are getting all the money. Imagine as a matter of fact, no politician can get no kickback. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. MSJ take the lead already, bringing back morality in the country. You see, Trinbagonian does change things. But we have so many lovely calypsos that could be quite requisite for this evening. From the songbook of Dr. Leroy Callis. I know there's one of your favorites. We seem to feel that life is over because we throw a few pennies down the gutter. We seem to feel everything is lost, so we're fighting to get back something at any cost. But while we're searching and we're searching to get back that little something, we're forgetting we know nothing of this world in which we live in. Someone greater put this world together. We must remember times are plenty, we must be grateful. Times of sorrow, we must be strong. Times of joy, we must be thankful. Life really have its ups and its downs. Times of disaster, we must be ready to get together and move racism out the way. And if you listen to the watchwords from your doctor, Black Stalin, tomorrow will be a brighter day. We meet the world today with 4 seasons. Who are we to question just what's the reason? What goes around so must come back round so, and why that is so, nobody don't know. There are so many other mysteries that no one could answer. We just have to give thanks, look to the future, cause this world is not ours to control, but to behold. Times are plenty, we must be grateful. Times of sorrow, we must be strong. Times of joy, we must be thankful. Life really have its ups and its downs. Times of disaster, we must be ready to get together and move racism out the way. And if you listen to the watchwords from your doctor, Black Stalin, tomorrow will be a brighter day. You see this life that we live in, you should know by now this world owes you nothing. So live your life and enjoy it. Try to leave the world better than you found it. The creator of this world never signed no contract. It had no paper saying yesterday is going to come back. Look ahead, tomorrow you're dead. After all is said, times are plenty, we must be grateful. Times of sorrow, we must be strong. Times of joy, we must be thankful. Life really have its ups and its downs. Times of disaster, we must be ready to get together and move racism out the way. And if you listen to the watchwords from your doctor, Black Stalin, tomorrow will be a brighter day for you and you and you and you and you and you. Before anybody get offended and find us staying too long and launch missiles in my direction, I need your participation. So I crave your indulgence. Hey. Well, the country broke, they say recession jamming. So to foreign country, Trinity start migrating. They lost faith in the country, they say we gone down the drain. They say no more can we see happy times again. But the will to recover in my people, I have confidence. Although many might seem to feel that I talking nonsense, but the majority of we decide we're not going to run. Now is the time to show some patriotism. Wait there. Well, the country faces it. Our people need us today. Well, in our fight to recover, if ever you feel to surrender, it's our one little thing that I want you always remember. Wait there. Try, just that. If we just make one more, a little hand clap would be nice, you know. This is the voice of our baby Lee. This evening doing nothing for the MSJ. I'm sure that you will agree. Politically, we need some sanity. With a population of only 1.3 million, every party in power only squandering billions. All you had to do to be a millionaire, all you had to do is be born right here. But what happened? Well, the country, our people need us today in our fight to recover. If ever you feel to surrender, it's our one little thing that I want you always remember. You sing it. Try, just if we just make one more, life would be. This evening show we could take back the nation, just from seeing the participation. And now between me and you, make sure the support for MSJ continue. What I'm saying, I hope that you understand. So if you agree, make sure and clap your hand. I really don't want to start no fuss. Let me hear your voices singing in the chorus. What? cover. If ever you feel to surrender, it's our one little thing that I want you always remember. How it go? Try, 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 just a little. If we just make one more, life would be. David, I know you face plenty resent when you resigned from that last government. Oh, now you would not be able to move no leaves. Lucky thing you leave Alibaba and the 40 thieves. So one thing I know you could cope, and for this country represent some hope. I feel this one is a real worthy cause. Kindly give Mr. Abdullah a lusty round of applause. Let me sing. Well, the country faces its darkest. Our people need us today in our fight to recover. If ever you feel to surrender, it's our one little thing that I want you always remember. Let me go. Try, 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 just a little. If we just get one more, life would be. Please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so very much, Neil Baptiste Abebele, the all-season entertainer. And let me tell you something about Abebele, my friends. You can book Abebele for your events. Of course you can. But I use Abebele for something that, oh my gosh, when I share it with you now, all you go on to do. He is my singing telegram. So let me just say to you, we can't get away. But let me say we get away even. And I don't know how to tell you sorry. I just call Abebele and send him in, and he's come and extempo my apology to you. So if I want to send a birthday greeting for Gregory, I call Abebele. He's the all-season entertainer. He's fixed anything, and he's extempo like a champion. One more time for Neil Baptiste Abebele, the all-season entertainer. And I know some of you are wondering, when is the date? Well, let me give it to Wednesday, the 29th of May. Wednesday, the 29th of May. You've been waiting to find out the date. That's down in the Shibeen. That's the annual fete that is held over by Brother David Abdullah at his home. And you may only come by invitation. So you can get tickets here if you're interested. You can get tickets right here, invitations right here. And it's only by invitation. Once again, it's the 29th day of May. Oscar B will be making a special appearance at this event. And of course, like I said, it's at David's residence. So get information here today and get your invitations, because you cannot turn up to pay at the door. It's $500 for a couple and $275 for a single. You cannot do that. You have to have your invitation. It's a catered event. So my friends, I'm not sure what the figure stands at right now, but I know we've had quite a bit of movement coming to the end. We've only had so much time allocated for today's telethon, and we've expired that time, and we've done a little more. So it's time for us to wrap up. On my own behalf, I want to thank the Movement for Social Justice for inviting me. I'm very happy I had the time to make it, and I want to encourage you to continue the work you do in communities, and I look forward to seeing you out on the campaign trail 2020. And of course, I know you're interfering with the local election also. Yes? But you. I have apologies for you from singing Sandra Devines, Millington, and Brother Resistance. They sent their apologies. They had every intention to be here, but alas, as circumstances would have it, neither of them were able to make it. So that's it, my friends. And of course, gratitude is the golden hinge on which all of life swings. So let me welcome to do the vote of thanks to you, Henry. God bless you all.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. On behalf of the Movement for Social Justice, I think it was a very good show, don't you? And for this to have been possible, you, the live audience, will have played a big part. So let me put your hands together for you being part of this audience. And as you applaud, let us also thank or give thanks to the Almighty, to the many artists who came to this stage and rendered good performances over the last 3 hours. Don't we? And to all of those contributors online, the movement for social justice will have come to you and ask you to contribute. If you imagine a better Trinidad and Tobago, then certainly a better Trinidad and Tobago includes the movement for social justice. So continue making your contributions as we go forward, and we look forward to many more contributions from you. We also want to thank those who have been working behind the scene, the technicians, those at the telephone, receiving the many pledges, WAC Radio 90.1, certainly. And of course, the place looked beautiful, don't it? Okay, we have Sawick Decorations who will have done this massive decoration here and have it looking well, really for the live audience, and also being televised. So again, let us put our hands together for all those who will have contributed, those who will have been behind the scene, organizing this telethon, first ever by a political party, and we look towards many more contributions from you. So let's put hands together for everyone that has made this possible once again, and have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you very much to you, my friends. God bless you all. Do get safely to your homes. Again, I say thank you on behalf of the Movement for Social Justice and on my own behalf. God bless you all. Take care. Agon!